And right behind your queue is Neil's.
Huh?
Right behind that queue is Neil's stuff.
I got it right here, bro.
Why am I?
Right.
Why
I
am
don't know. You do that all the
I'm
time, bro.
sorry, man.
All the
It's
time.
because Neil's here, you know?
We stopped doing the second half.
So
didn't
why
we?
do you roll that like
I
I'm
don't
here?
know. And it
Just-
says do not play, but hey, we need a new one.
Okay, here you are on the Music Alive show
Right.
again, screwing it all up.
I
Jesse.
know, man.
I'm never going to buy you an AM radio again. You thought you couldn't play it at night. We'll get you a PM radio.
Okay, I'll take it.
Dude, Jesus.
Give me something.
Christ.
Anyway, KUHSdenver.com is DJ Jess with you. 2:30 here in the Mile High City. You know what that means. Time for our all new edition of Music Alive. I got my man Henry Archuleta in the studio now. Henry, you know, I got last week's guest.
Come on, let's get it out.
You got
Jesse.
this week's guest. Let us know who he is, man. Who do we
This
got in the
is
studio?
Mr. Neil Haverstick.
Yeah.
You know what he did? You know what he did? He
What
says,
did you-
"How does one get on your radio station? Why are you ignoring me, dude?" You know,
So
he
he hit
really
you
did.
up, huh?
He did.
He did the right thing, Neil.
Yeah, he really didn't say that to me, but he did hit me up like that. You know, he says, "I'd like to get on there." I says, "Okay, we got 1 week open. Remember, we were supposed to have somebody in this week, but they couldn't make it. They moved it all the way into February. You've got next week covered. Who
I
do you
got
have
next week. We got Calhoun Block music coming in.
Calhoun Block.
Yeah, some rap for you.
Oh, I love
We
rap.
got rap. I know you do.
I like everything.
That's
So
why
what
we
are you
do
saying?
Music Alive, bro.
I like Mardi Gras stuff. I like everything.
Hey, me too.
So let's talk to Neil.
Let's
okay?
talk to Neil.
Let's
Neil,
give
how you
Neil
doing,
a
man?
chance.
Hey guys, glad
How
to be
you doing?
here.
Tell us about yourself, Neil. You know, you have a good resume. We were taking a look at that, and you go back a long ways. You played with a lot of people. Start when you were younger, kind of drill us in on what you did when you were young. I know you used to run around what would we say, around the barn?
Well, young, anybody under 64 to me is young. How's that? Yeah. I'm what you call a freelance musician. I mean, I play just about anything. I've been in Denver since 1974. And man, you know, somehow I've managed to keep paying the rent all that time. I think I got the rent paid for next month too, so we're still in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, it'd be easier to talk about music I don't play. I've done a lot of blues, jazz, rockabilly, country, folk, classical, flamenco. I've done a lot of plays over the years, like at the Denver Center, Arvada Center. In fact, I got a play coming up in February at DU with a good friend of mine. Do a little shop of horrors.
Little shop of what?
Little shop of horrors.
Horrors, not
horrors.
horrors.
Oh,
Sorry
I
about
got all
Come
excited
on.
there, Jesse. Where?
Oh,
Well,
God.
speaking of that, I did do Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Oh, see, I knew
Yeah.
he was involved.
I did that.
I knew he was involved,
Some
Jess.
horrors, huh?
Some horrors.
That was the Ascot Dinner Theater. That's long gone now.
See how we said that? That was the ass caught.
For the, yeah.
Dinner.
It all
Go ahead.
makes sense, you
Yeah,
know?
come on, go ahead, Neil.
I got to be sharp to keep up with you guys.
Take your
Absolutely,
time.
that's
Tell
what
us
it
how
is.
you feel.
Well, yeah, I freelance, and I'm a little older. I've been playing clubs and bars since 1970s, so I get Social Security now, which is nice.
That's the way to do it.
Yep, I would say free money, but it wasn't free. I had to earn it. So I study a lot. I read a lot. I just started a blog, by the way, at www.microstick.net. And here's something I did recently. I can pass this over to Jess here. I wrote an article for Vintage Guitar Magazine about the oud, I just happened to bring my oud along. Oh, you guys you got this on TV too?
Yeah, we're going live. We
Yeah,
should have
it's
told you.
streaming
My bad,
live.
bro.
Oh, I'm sorry, Neil.
Come on.
God.
So you're
Henry?
seeing me?
Yes,
geez.
you can log into www.kuhsdenver.com and you can watch Neil Haverstick as he, well, let's watch Jesse pick his nose. But, but Neil, yeah, we do have you on.
This is awesome,
It's
okay?
called a simulcast.
It's in Vintage Guitar Magazine, ladies and gentlemen. The oud, right? Am I saying that
Yeah,
right?
that's correct.
And he brought one with
Ancient
him.
to modern. Yeah, and it's beautiful. If you look at this, are you looking at this, man?
I'm looking at it.
Look how beautiful those are. It's a work of art. What is an oud?
Well, the oud probably, I mean, you get back 6,000 years, they had oud-like instruments. You'd say it's from Persia, the area of Iraq, and it's still going. One of the guys I wrote about in there, Rahim Al-Haj, is a good friend of mine. Turn the page. It should have his picture there. He's been nominated for 2 Grammys. He just won a $25,000 National Endowment from the Arts Heritage Fellowship. And great artist. And so he's been very helpful to me. And if I hold this oud up, will anybody be able to see it?
Oh, absolutely.
Where we at? So
Yep.
there I am.
There
Flip
it
it
is.
around.
So there's
Flip it around and show the front and the back side.
my
Look at
oud.
that.
This is an Armenian oud made by a guy named Nigerian out in Anaheim. And I'm an amateur, but I love it. It's good fun.
Now, have you recorded with the oud?
I have, but not much. In fact, one of the tunes we're going to play later has the oud on it as a rhythm instrument. And it's, I first heard the oud when I was 16 on an album in St. Louis, and I've loved it ever since.
Now, one thing that you did mention when you first came in, you said that you played Janine Santana?
No, but I'm a big Kubo fan, and I've listened to her for years. And, of course, her husband, Richie Cole, is one of the great bebop saxophone players.
Did you say Kuvo?
I did.
Kuvo.
Kuvo?
KUVO, bro.
I did.
Well, we love KUV.
They love us too, bro. They really do.
They're the best.
No,
you
that's
know?
awesome. You
There's
know,
a lot
we,
of KUVO.
we have some heavy hitters from KUVO, and Janine is one of them. And of course, she's been on radio for many, many years, and she is awesome. She gets her show done on Wednesdays. Ain't that right, Henry?
Not only does she get the show done, she does other people's shows too.
Yeah.
Also helps Greg Rashid out there in Washington, D.C. with his liners and stuff.
Awesome.
And so when you mentioned her, I thought maybe we can ask you if you had played with her. Name some of the musicians around Denver that you have played with. You can go ahead and chime out to them right now. If you fire up.
That must
Neil.
mean it's a lot.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Right now, I'm playing with the Diane Joe Blues Band. We got a few gigs coming up. We play 4 or 5 times a year. Just recorded a new CD, which should be out this spring. I play in the Bill Hill Quintet, which is a jazz fusion group. Bill is the timpanist with the Colorado Symphony for 35 years. Great composer, drum player. And who's in that band? Ron Bland on bass. One of the great,
yeah.
you guys know Ron?
Oh yeah.
He's the bass player in that. Dave Hansen on keyboard, Chuck Schneider on horn, and Bill's daughter Nadja on vocals, who you need to hear, who is a jaw dropper. And we don't do a lot of gigs because Bill's so busy with the symphony. And let me tell you, that's some tough music. Tough. And I'm playing at DU with my good friend Martha Yorty. She's a theater director and pianist. We're doing, like I said, Little Shop of Horrors. Yes, just want to be clear.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
Late February, early March. And let's see, play with a rockabilly band called the Red Line Rockets. And just stuff like that, all kinds of stuff.
Now you got an event coming up February 6th.
Yes.
What is that all about, man?
I am playing with a cat from Louisiana, a Zydeco guy named Jojo Reed. He sings and plays accordion. And this is for a KG&U Mardi Gras party. And it's going to be at the Avalon Ballroom in Boulder next Saturday. And then Friday, we're also playing up in Lyons at Oscar Blues. So we've got a couple gigs coming up. My first Zydeco gig. So I'm really looking forward to that.
That's going to be awesome. I think we need to play a song by you.
Let's do.
Blues Ain't Nothing, Hide and Seek, or If the Earth Was a Woman. Excuse me.
Perfect. Let's start out with Blues Ain't Nothing. This is another shout out. My friend Jack Hadley is singing on this, and Jack is a really, really good blues guitarist and singer, and he came in to help me out on this, and blues ain't nothing.
Blues ain't nothing,
Oh,
Neil.
yes, it is. That's wrong for Neil to say blues ain't nothing.
Well,
Blues
let's,
ain't nothing.
Oh, yeah, but.
well, let's check it out. Let's
Let's
hear
hear
it from Neil right here.
Mhm.
Musical Live, KUHSdenver.com.
Hey, man, thank you. This is cool. I like to improvise.
Now, Neil is not playing around with this song. What do you say, Jess?
It's the real deal. We're talking about Neil Haverstick right here.
It's nothing but a car that won't start.
In fact, I wrote this song after my car wouldn't start. And I had to get it towed home.
That's
True
awesome.
story. You guys know Jack Hadley?
Jack,
I've
yes.
heard of him.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we had his music on here, Jesse.
He's a great singer.
Good blues.
And I do have a rap tune. That's If the Earth Was a Woman. This is from my 2002 album. There's the lyrics to it. It's kind of my ecology song.
Are you doing
Protecting the Earth.
vocals on this one?
What's that?
Are you doing vocals?
No, it's a rap. It's a guy named Keith Hatton. There's an actor I worked with at the Denver Center. Yeah, great dude. He did a real good job.
How long does this go?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, KUHSdenver.com. Neil Haverstick right here in the studio for Music Alive.
And later on, Jesse's going to get the jam with. Are you going to still jam with him?
Yeah, I'm going to get my bass out and you know,
We're going to crank
play
it
the
out.
meanest air bass you've ever seen in your life.
I'll play my air piano, okay?
We have to play drummers. We need a drummer. Yeah.
Neil Haverstick in the house with us. I hope you're enjoying this too. Great stuff. Isn't that right, Jesse? Yeah, G.
Microstick.net. Like that.
Don't forget to catch us next week, Music Alive. Another guest coming up. Right now, we got Neil Haverstick. I hope you're enjoying it.
How long does this go?
Should have brought mine. I don't have any.
I forgot mine's are on. I usually don't wear them during the interview, but they're prescription.
Okay,
really?
so I'm just like, yes, you hear.
Got to get Neil up here.
Okay, it's running down.
I love that, man. I'll say it on the air. The blues ain't nothing. Neil Haverstick, KUHSdenver.com. Now I gotta say, Neil's the first guest we've ever had who said, "Okay, count down 20 seconds."
He's telling us.
That is awesome.
He knew the timing of that song to the T. Isn't that slick?
Yeah, he said, "Put your headphones on." man."
Usually
You
we
guys-
know the timing, right? Okay, we gotta get going.
That was awesome, Neil. Great song off the Hide and Seek album. Am I right?
Hide and Seek.
Right here, it's the Stick Man. I love that. And now, is that your stage name or?
That's my stage name. When
Yeah.
you got a name like Haverstick, you can do a lot with it.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that was a stage name, Haverstick, but you know, I kept looking at it and I said, "This is his real name." Where did that name originate from?
That is a wonderful question. My uncle Vernon, my late Uncle Vernon, has done a lot of research, and we think we know the first Haverstick came over from Germany in 1741, served in the Revolutionary War, and there's maybe a couple hundred, 250 in the whole country.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. And I have a cousin named Brett Haverstick who may be listening. He's up in Idaho, And Brett has a event every year called Speak for Wolves, where he's an advocate for saving wolves. And I'll be playing up there also in middle of July. So Brett, if you're up there, hey.
Man, you just got gigs all around though. That is awesome, you know. Speaking about all around, we got listeners from all around the world tuning in right now from Austria, Peru,
Wow.
San Francisco, California. Let's see, it keeps rolling in Spain, Rome, Italy, and of course everyone here in the Mile High City. We always have listeners in Las Vegas. Shout out to Miss Sherry Reed out there.
Now, Jesse,
Yes, sir.
tell me something now. Okay, you've got all these people listening to us and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're always saying hello to them, but man, I wish we could speak these languages.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I told you, some people probably heard this last night, but next Friday, okay, I'm going to learn how to say hello in 40 different languages.
No, sir. No.
I said it last night on the air that was my goal.
You
by
and
next
Cha-Cha
Friday.
were just having a blast in
We
here.
were having a good time.
That was a great show. I always like listening to you guys. She just gets off the chain with that.
That's
stuff.
how we do it here. You know, it's internet radio, KUHSdenver.com. Neil, we can pretty much do and say whatever we want, bro. So
mother, father, okay? Shut the front door. Son of a bitch, I thought I was going to say it. So anything you want to say, say it.
Well, I grew up in the streets of St. Louis, and I was pretty salty about 5, so I'm very fluent with all that.
That's mild compared to Commerce City.
Not so sure
Right.
about that, dude. not so sure.
That's awesome. Talk a little bit about where you grew up and when you came to Denver, Colorado, man.
Yeah, I grew up in, pretty poor in what we call the slums these days in St. Louis, Missouri. And, it's a pretty big industrial town. And let's see.
So you were so poor that you couldn't afford the OR in poor. You were just po?
Hey, we were so po that sometimes in the winter, when the furnace backed up, we'd have to go get some canned heat, little sterno, and light it up.
Serious as a heart attack.
Oh, I'm dead serious.
Now you swear on a stack of Bibles.
Yep.
You swear on all my dad's graves.
Yes, I do.
Whoa.
I was one of the few white kids in the neighborhood, so I grew up with a whole different kind of rhythm. Like, I didn't listen to blues as a kid or pick cotton or anything, but what I'm saying is the rhythms of hanging out with all these black kids as my friends was really cool.
That's like Daryl Hall. Look at the soul he's got built into him.
Sure. The rhythms were different, and in fact, one of the tunes we're going to play has a little street rhyme. We'd sing hide and seek when we'd play hide and seek at night in the street, and then I moved out to Boulder in '73, and then to Denver in '74. Wow.
Boulder's beautiful. It's a nice place to live, but everything is skyrocketed. It's so high. You can't afford to live in Boulder.
Hey, I remember when you could drive to Boulder and there was nothing.
I know.
Nothing.
And everything was cheap.
Everything was cheap.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Now you just driving into Boulder costs you.
I know. And you could drive through Colorado Springs and blink and you'd miss it. So yeah.
That's true.
You think?
That's true, yeah.
Denver's changed.
It has changed, but you've been here for a long time, man, so that is awesome. You're considered a Denverite. I'll give you
I'm
that.
a Denverite.
Absolutely.
Let's see, 74. Anybody that's 40 years old, I've been here longer than they have.
Well, you can
There
say
you go.
that, but I heard Trump is going to start looking for anybody who's left Boulder and try to become a Denverite.
And he's gonna
He's
kick 'em
doing
out,
everything.
That's awesome. So,
Go ahead. Come
should
on,
we play
Jesse.
another one, man?
Yeah,
Should we just
so
play another two,
You're holding
man?
back. I don't
I'm
know
not
what-
holding back. I'm rolling, bro. Let's do it.
How about if the earth was a woman? And now this is my rap tune. Now to me, my rap might go back a little further. I remember Gil Scott-Heron.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, and there was a group called The Last Poets out of New York that did some great raps. And I just heard a really good interview last night. I was driving around with some guy that did Macklemore. Is that a name? Am I right?
Macklemore, yeah.
He did a thing about an anti-racist rap, which I thought was very cool. And they interviewed him and a lady that talked on it. So good stuff.
Some good stuff. So you're a fan of rap?
I'm a fan of rap, and I'm really a fan of rap that speaks to social issues.
Mm-hmm.
So my tune, If the Earth Was a Woman, is kind of my take on saving the earth, if you will. And my friend Keith Hatton, great actor, I haven't seen him in years. We did a show together in, 2001 at the Denver Center. He's doing the rap on this. And boy, he did a great job.
Well, let's check it out. If the Earth Was a Woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're saying the Earth is not a moon?
Here, look
Well,
at
she
the
actually is.
lips.
But we're just being conversational. That's 2002. Jesus.
I think, Cassie, and that's some good stuff.
Power intro.
Looks instead like we're gonna have to bury it. Earth was a woman, you know it's gonna marry her. Looks instead like we're gonna have to bury her.
Playing guitar or what are you playing?
And that's several guitars, and I'm playing the bass in this too. It's a wah-wah pedal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Earth was my mama, you know it never hurt. Looks instead like we're getting away with her.
They got
Earth
that for
was
you.
my daughter, you know we protect her. Looks instead like we're trying to infect her.
Somebody's gonna have to call AARP for this, man. Like, he's coming after me like this, man. It's on. It's gonna be on, bro. Once the camera goes off, it's on.
Earth was my woman, you know I'd always love her.
So, is this song off of that album?
No. I didn't bring the. I just brought the back sheet from this one. Yeah. And the next tune is off Hide and Seek, and it's the title tune.
Earth was my woman, you know I'd always love her. I give your turtle thanks to the blue sky above her.
Shout out to our listeners out there in Turkey, in France, Austria,
I mean, they really got these people from all over.
Ravensburg, Germany.
Wow. That's very cool. I mean, really.
They're all locking in Egypt,
You're kidding me.
Odessa, Ukraine.
My goodness. Cyprus. Turkey. Man. France. For these people listening now,
Walking in. They'll stay on for a bit. Sometimes they will. Sometimes
checking it out.
Checking it out.
well, that's what I love about the internet, man.
Mexico, Zapopan.
Thunder Bay, Canada.
So you can just watch this
Yeah, that's the
while they're logging on. Incredible.
You know, I'm air guitarist, right? Official, man.
Wow. It's like you could have some cartel guys listening to.
Oh yeah, they like the old school music, man.
Sure they do. I saw a movie about them. It's a pretty scary documentary there.
There's some scary people.
Not really.
Oh, not really, but some. They
The
are.
scary people are the pharmaceuticals.
They are scary. They kill more people than the 30 seconds. No, I ain't gotta tell Neil that.
I wasn't going to say anything this time.
Is he going to count us in on this one?
No, I said 30 seconds. See, no, I don't have to tell
No,
Neil
he's got to count us in. He's more on time than we are.
Okay.
Here it goes.
See, here we go. He's on.
It's fading out.
Featuring Ernie Cruz, Mark Codwell, Andy O'Leary, John Sterrett, and Keith Hedden. Wow,
That's some serious guitar
that's
going.
some serious stuff there.
Some serious.
Now, if the
musicianship.
Earth was my mama, you'd know I'd never hurt her. If the Earth was a woman, you'd know I'd want to marry her.
Yep.
That's
That's
part
awesome.
of this stuff that's on his CD.
That's some deep stuff right
Watch,
there.
listen to this one. If Neil Haverstick discovers other worlds of sound within a microtonal universe, he might as well be from another planet.
Wow.
Do you think he is?
That's some heavy stuff. I think
Yeah, I mean,
I think all musicians are from another planet, man.
There's some truth to that. Yep.
that was kick ass.
Thank you.
Tell us about it.
Well, like I said, I'm going to do the Speak for Wolves thing. It'll be my third year. I'm real concerned about what's going on in the planet, and
Big time, don't you think?
yeah.
They're ruining this planet.
Well, look what they did in Flint, Michigan.
Judas Priest, they don't care.
Oh my goodness. And nobody talks about it at the debates. There's a whole city poisoned with lead in the water.
But do you see who's at the debates? You know why?
It's a joke,
Yep.
man.
It's a clown factory.
Yeah. Well,
I
thank
mean,
you.
I think everybody watches it just for the entertainment of how funny it is.
Right.
So we're all in agreement on that.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Neil, absolutely.
Okay, so now we can speak frankly,
Yeah.
right? Good.
Yeah, go
Right.
ahead. Just say anything you want to say about him. Go ahead, fire up.
Well, yeah, okay. It was interesting because, Trump didn't show up the other night, but yet
Right.
I was watching MSNBC, and the whole time Rachel Maddow was talking, they had a camera on Trump at his other thing, and I thought, why are you still featuring him?
I don't get it.
Eh?
It's part of the act.
Yeah. So
Because
he-
he's out of New York, right? So he's got the big media behind him. So that's where it all comes from.
well, I thought that was interesting because they don't like him much in MSNBC, but yet there he was.
Mhm.
Eh? So,
That's the Donald for you.
yes,
Crazy man.
crazy man.
Do you think
Absolutely.
anybody could beat him? The Burn?
I think Burns got a chance.
I think Burn's going to kill
That's.
everybody.
I think he's got my vote.
He's
honestly.
got my vote too. I think because Hillary, I mean, she's in the pockets of everybody.
Right. But she's already had her chance in office. I don't know. This is why we don't talk politics,
Well,
ladies
I
and
know,
gentlemen.
and what was that? What was that?
KUHSnever.com.
I know. What was that lady that was with her husband?
Palin?
No,
Sarah
the,
Palin?
no, the gal that was in.
Oh, Michelle or
What's that gal's name?
yeah, Krasinski or whatever.
Whatever, Kerwinsky or whatever.
Yeah.
She says having another Clinton in there is a hard thing to swallow. That's
She would
wrong for
know.
you to say that.
She
That's
would
wrong,
know.
Jesse.
So this is internet radio, huh? This is pretty
This
cool.
is it, bro.
Yeah,
This is it. Live and in person, up
And
close.
we
and
ride it
personal,
like
you know?
I can live with this.
Yeah, so
that's awesome. You know,
we can
so
say a lot of things.
once again, Music
And-
Alive featuring Neil Haverstick right here. KUHS Radio TV Denver. Of course, we're simulcasting both video and audio. Go to KUHSdenver.com to see what's going on inside the studio. And you're going to want to see because Neil's going to get down here in a few minutes, right?
That's right. We're gonna have to let him do that. We can't go on to your next song, so we're gonna make you play live.
All right.
Would that be all right
that.
with us?
That's
About how many minutes? Just 2-3 minutes?
Yeah.
Is
You
that
got
okay?
about 4 minutes, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me
Let
take
her
the
have it.
headphones off.
Go ahead.
So let me say this is an oud, and this is not Middle Eastern music. In case anybody wants to know, I too late in the day for me to. I've listened to a great deal of Arabic and Turkish music, North African
Neil,
music.
would this be Middle Eastern music?
No, this is
I just
this is
kidding you,
yeah,
man.
my take. My take. So, we'll just do a little improvising here on.
We want you to
the
get down.
Yeah,
All right.
get on
I'll
down.
do my best.
Go
All right,
ahead.
so here
While
we
he
go.
gets set up, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Music Alive. Next week, Calhoun Block Music. So, you ready there, Neil? He's got it set
How's
up.
that? Think I'm close enough here?
Absolutely.
All right. So let's see if I can just do a little improv for
Yeah,
you.
give us a little something. Yeah,
There you have it.
there you have it. You know, we've had some great performances here in the studio, but that's probably one of my favorites, man. You play that thing.
I'm working on it.
How many strings does that thing have?
This one has, well, it's double string, so it's really got 6 doubles and then 1 single. It's like a mandolin. It's got 2. You see, it's got 2 for each one there. So we'll say 6 strings, 7 strings.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
an oud.
Yep.
You can see his article in Vintage Guitar Magazine. When was this released?
November of last year, so it's
November
pretty
last
recent.
year. Absolutely. So you can still check it out. Once again, Music Alive, Neil Haverstick. Thank you for coming in, man. You were awesome. I think we could end it on his song. Henry, what do you think?
Sure. Go ahead and end it on this
Let's
song,
do it.
Jesse. That's great. Yeah. Just knock it out on this song and then just put up what's next after that.
Coming up next, we got the U.S. Top 20 syndicated straight out of Hollywood, California. Okay, then we got some bedroom discussion for you coming up later on this evening.
No bedroom discussions.
Are we going to have a repeat?
No repeats.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Are we going to have heartbeats?
Heartbeats will be here, you bet, with Danny Ulibarri, and the new Anna is going to be here. Miss Worldwide. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be in bilingual format, which she don't talk a lot in bilingual format, but a little bit, just so we can talk to, of course, down under Mexico, Uruguay, Paraguay, Brazil, go to Spain. A lot of people like that when you go ahead and do some of the language in their language, and so that's why they tune into us. So you got to listen to Anna. Sexy.
Are you saying I wasn't sexy?
Oh, you're sexy, Neil.
All
It's just
right.
that you got all the chicks. I mean, you got to have the chicks for some of the guys.
Tell you what, man, that's
he plays
true.
that. He plays.
You pull that oud out, man, the ladies come running.
That's what I was
tell
gonna
you.
say. It's like, thanks, Jesse. You knew I got stuck there.
Yeah, bro. See, I don't.
You pull me right out of the. You
Yeah.
say.
I don't point it out, you know, and put you on blast. And
Take
put
your
you on air,
Metamucil,
you know.
Henry.
I kind of
Put
help
your
you out,
Bengay
bro,
on.
you know.
You're okay. It's all good.
Okay, there we go.
DJ
man.
Jess, the #1 biggest shining star over Denver. I don't care what anybody says. He belongs to KUHS.
Absolutely.
He
That's
is
how we do it here, man.
KUHS.
KUHSdenver.com. Going to end it with Mr. Neil Haverstick. Hide and seek. Give him your website one more time, Neil.
It's at microstick.net. And I'd like to say about this tune that you're going to hear a little chanting at the beginning. This is what we used to sing in the street as little kids when we were playing hide and seek. And the oud is on here, and this is a fretless guitar solo as well.
Well, that's awesome. Once again, Neil Haverstick. I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Check me out tomorrow at 10 to 1 o'clock for Canciones de Domingo. And then I'm heading out to the Bronco Rally. So y'all have a good night. Henry, have a good night.
See y'all later. See you next week.
And thank you guys. Really. Hey guys. Very cool.
Last night, night before, 24 robbers at my door. I got up.
And it's right on the street.
Hit him on the head with the rolling pin. Oh, hit.
And we all go run and hide, and then if you weren't hit, you'd sing it again.
Last night, night before, 24 robbers at my door.
That's my daughter
I
singing
got
behind
up,
me.
Let him in. Hit him on the head with the rolling
Big
pin.
shout out to
Hit.
Neil Haverstick here on the Music Alive Show. Thank you, DJ Jess. You always do a badass job. That's why you're doing it.
Last
You're gonna
night,
do
night
it.
Before you know it, you put me out
robbers
to
at my
pasture.
door.
You go do
I
your
got
thing.
up, let him
I'll
in.
be out of
Hit him on the head with the
Big
rolling
shout out to
pin.
everybody all
Hit.
over the world. Neil Haverstick on the Music Alive Show.
All hit. Last night, night before, 24 robbers at my door. I got up, let them in, hit him on the head with the rolling pin. All hit.
It was different back then as a kid. You could run around the neighborhood all day, and you didn't have to worry about getting
Be
kidnapped.
safe,
And
yeah.
a little different now.
Last night, night before, 24 robbers.
Me and my
at
mom
my
would walk
door.
down to the
I got
Mississippi
up,
River.
Let him in, hit him on the
At
head
night.
with the rolling pin. All hit.
Yeah.
Wow.
All hit.
And my daughter did the cover, by the way. That was a little thing she did for her class as a little girl, which I think is just killer. That's her taking the yin yang
Yeah,
symbol.
that's awesome.
She was about 10.
That is awesome.
She,
How old is she
you know, she's 26.
Wow.
Works at a toy store.
So we're gonna go ahead and cut this a little short on here. I hope you enjoyed this Music Alive show.
Thank you guys.
So
This
until
was
next
super cool.
time, DJ Jess,
Turn to
Neil
the outro
Haverstick.
portion if you want to hear the rest of Neil Haverstick Hide and Seek. Check it out.
See you next week.